My first paycheck. I have in my possession a document which I have had for over 65 years. How I managed to keep it for all those years I will never know. Anyway, I used to make money by mowing lawns. But by the time I was 14, I figured that was kid stuff. On top of that, it was only cash in the spring and summer. I found a job. In those days, people weren't given a social security number at birth. You had to apply for one after you turned 14. So, with social security card in hand, I found a job. I well remember standing on my front porch and talking to my father. Daddy said, "Are you sure you want that job, son?" I answered, "Oh yes, for sure." "Son, if you start working now, you will work the rest of your life." I ignored my father and took the job. By the way, Daddy was right. There's something I should mention here. We didn't have a lot of money, and in a way, Daddy wanted me to take the job because he really couldn't afford to give me the few bucks a week I needed at that age. On the other hand, Daddy was very protective of his children, and he knew that I would then have a job until I retired. Daddy understood it all very well because in 1906, at the age of 12, he went to work in a shoe factory, a 55-hour-a-week job. My job allowed me to stay in school. It wasn't so bad. 2 hours before school, 2 hours after school, 2 hours on Saturday, and 2 hours on Sunday. I made $10 a week. Paycheck I'm showing you is for 2 weeks. It is dated October 15th, 1953. That's getting to be a long time ago. By the way, on the check stub is a deduction for FOAB, which means Federal Old Age Benefits, and is now called Social Security. My job did have expenses involved. If you add it up, I went to work 12 times a week and I had to take a bus. That's 24 bus tokens. If I remember correctly, I could buy 3 tokens for 2 bits. That's 25 cents. In other words, it cost me $2 a week for bus fare. I will bore you with only one more memory. The first bus downtown went by my house at 5:15 in the morning, which means I had to be up nicely before 5. Being only 14, my mother never served me coffee. Mama hated that I had to go out before school. When I walked into the kitchen, Mama poured a cup of coffee for me and said, "Honey, if you are old enough to go to work, you are old enough for coffee." Some things a man just doesn't forget.